Okay, next one is finding the smallest index of the largest elements. So let me draw a simple two-dimensional array. Let's say 3 by 2 two-dimensional array. Again, I'm going to add random numbers. So if you're looking at here, small index of the largest elements. Again, the question is not quite clear. So we are looking at smallest index. So this case can be referring to row and then column. So we need to save two index values. So I will say my array. Then here maybe just say 0, 1, and 2. And then again 0 and then 1. So we are looking at number 70. Largest elements is actually index value 70 and 70. Sorry, integer value 70 and 70. Index refers to row index 1, column index 1. So let me start with the first value, 10, because we need to find largest elements, what I call it as a max. That will be 10. So we begin with number 10. Then we will compare with the next value, 60, and then 50, 70, and then 60 again, and then 70. If that's the case, we will save my array to max. Then we are looking at the smallest index. So say smallest index of row that refers to I. Also we have smallest index of column. I will say COL that refers to J. That's what we are looking for. So let me say index. Here this is I that refers to rows, and then this is the J that refers to column index. Again 0 and 1 and 2. Column J index refers to 0 and 1. Okay, new Java class. Let me put a comment. Again, I'm going to use the same example, so let me bring it up. So we know the value, so let's say 1, 2, 3 rows. So therefore that's the first one. Second one 50, 70, and then third one 60 and 70. Then let me print array. Let's quickly double check. Again, that's the one. So we are looking at the max. Then we can compare and then look for smallest index of row and column. Okay. Let's begin with max. So no matter what, that should be the first position. So my array and 0 and 0. Smallest index of row, let's say default value 0. Again, smallest index of column. Let me begin with index value 0. Sorry, the default value 0. I think that's all. So let's go through a loop. I think we can start with number 1. So again, I less than my array dot the length 3 rows, so that's the one. I plus plus, and then we can process columns. So we have another for loop. Again, j refers to column. Start with 1, then j my array depends on I, which is low. Then we process columns, which is the length. So if there are 2 columns, we go through 0 and 1. That refers to j. If my array I and j greater than max, then we have a new max value. That locate inside my array I and j, so that we can make a decision for smallest index of row that refers to I. Also, we can make a decision for smallest index of column that refers to j. Let's print it out. Smallest index of row. Also, we printed out smallest index of column. So here it says that we have number 1 and 1. So row is 1 and then column is 1. That seems like correct. That's the where the value 70 is located. Let's try with a different value this time. Say 70. Then it says the row is 1, which is not correct. Column is 1, that is correct. I think that because algorithm here I start with 1. Second column, that should not be the case because we are comparing with the first row, then looking at the second column. But if you look at line number 27, I is equal to 1, so it should be 0. So this j also should be 0. So start from beginning again. We compare every possibility. So now is correct. Row is 0. And then column index is 1. 60, let me change. Again, answer is correct for the 70. Let me double check again. Change to 20. Here I will change to 70. So answers up to be row number 2 and column index 0. Seems like it's correct now. Okay, now let's move to next exercise, passing two-dimensional arrays to methods. So in this case, I will pass one array to a methods. So the easiest one is going to be printing two-dimensional array. So let's create one method here. I will just say print array. In this case, print two-dimensional array using a methods. Then I will pass two-dimensional array. Actually, implementation is the same, so let me copy, paste it. Actually, cut and paste it. We have 4 more parameters, happen to be my array and two-dimensional array type. And then here we can invoke print array. Actual parameter inside our arguments, we have my array. That's how we pass two-dimensional array to a methods. Let me just type it again, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. It prints two-dimensional array as it is. I think that was an easy one. Okay. I think that's where we cover all exercise number 1 to 7 to process two-dimensional array. Thank you.